Hello students, welcome back to our channel Eklavya Education Point, and in this video we are going to discuss some important questions of class 10th CBSE based SST. The first question we are dealing with is: Absolutist is a government or system of rule that has no restraints on the power exercised. In other words, the term absolutist is referred to dash. Absolutist is a government or system of rule that has no restraints on the power exercised. A monarchical government that was centralized, militarized, and repressive was called absolutist because absolute power was in the hands of monarch. Absolutism refers to believing and holding absolute principles in theological, philosophical, and political matters. Now the third question we have to deal with is: in 1848, Frédéric Souriau, a French artist, prepared a series of 4 prints visualizing his dreams of a world made up of democratic and social republics, as he called them. In the first print, the saints, angels, and Christ have been used by the artist to symbolize dash. The French artist Frédéric Souriau made a series of 4 printing visualizing a dream. In the first print, he had drawn the following components: people of Europe and America, men and women of all ages and social classes, marching in a long chain and offering homage to the Statue of Liberty as they pass by it. On the foreground of the image on the earth lie shattered remains of the symbols of absolutist institutions. People of the world are grouped as distinct nations identified through their flags and national costume. From the heavens above, Christ, saints, angels gaze upon the scene which symbolize fraternity among the nations of the world. Now moving on to the third question we have is: the Civil Code of 1804 was exported to the religions under the control of French. It was introduced by dash. The Civil Code of 1804 was exported to the regions under French control. It was introduced by Napoleon. Napoleonic Code, French Code, Napoleon, French Civil Code enacted on March 21, 1804 and still extant with revisions. It was the main influence on the 19th century civil codes of most countries of continental Europe and Latin America. This is known as the Napoleonic Code. Now the fourth question we are dealing with is: from the very beginning, the French revolutionaries introduced various measures and practices that could create a sense of collective identity amongst the French people. What activity done by the French revolutionaries in France to bring nationalism among people? From the very beginning, the French revolutionaries introduced various measures and practices that could create a sense of collective identity among the French people. A new French flag, the tricolor, was chosen to replace the former royal standard. The Estates Generals were elected by the body of active citizens and renamed the National Assembly. New hymns were composed, oaths taken, and martyrs commemorated, all in the name of nation. A centralized administrative system was put in place and it formulated uniform laws for all citizens within its territory. Internal custom duties and dues were abolished and the uniform system of weights and measures was adopted. Regional dialects were discouraged and French, as it was spoken and written in Paris, became the common language of the nation. Now the fifth and the final question we are dealing with is: the Napoleonic Code is the French civil code established under the French consulate. What did the Napoleonic Code spell out? Napoleon's Code 1804 were a set of civil codes that had to be practiced by the French society. The aim of the code was to reform the French society in areas such as family, property, civil procedure, etc. Established equality before law, abolished all privileges based on birth, granted the right to the property to French citizens, simplified administrative divisions, abolished feudal system and freed peasants from serfdom, removed restrictions on guilds in towns, improved transports and communication. These were some of the things spelled out by the Napoleonic Code. Now students, on this note I would like to conclude this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter to get real-time updates about our upcoming projects, and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. I will be back with a new video. Till then, thanks for watching.